Not bad. What is up, YouTube? Heading to the morning freaking cardio. It is 5 a.m. just past. 5:02. 5:03. So definitely early. I think everyone else is not even up. Although yesterday when we came down, there was already someone in the freaking gym. So I'm not gonna speak too quick. There might be another early bird trying to freaking catch the worm before anyone else is up. This will tell us today. Completely empty. So see you guys inside. Smash out 30 minutes. We'll be up and away. What is up, YouTube? I hope you guys are freaking doing well. I certainly am on this beautiful, what is this, Tuesday? Tuesday morning. It is 6:54 in the AM. I've had a pretty productive morning. Got up around 4:45. Started to cardio around 5. How you doing, man? And then by 5:30, it's pretty much done. And then got some work done. A bit of like basically cold email templating for the day for this business venture I'm working on. But you know, all that boring stuff is done. So now it's time to do the fun stuff for the day, which is morning lift. And today is leg day. So, can't complain. I actually enjoy my leg days a lot nowadays, sometimes even more than the other days. And so, I don't mind squatting heavy early in the morning. It wakes me up. And also, I find the movement very, very fun. Now, if I'll be saying that in about 10 minutes' time when I'm actually squatting, I don't freaking know. But that said, I have a pretty clear picture of what I want to do. I'm thinking start off with a bit of leg curl, seated, of course. Go from there into a bit of squats. I think just standard barbell squats. And then sort of transition from there into either leg extensions or maybe a bit of leg press. I am liking the leg press a lot, but I do think it is a lot of volume. Come every 2 days to do both leg press and a squat. So I'm thinking 2 sets of squat, heel elevated. And then we'll do like a leg press adductor. We'll be out of there. Or not leg press, rather leg extension adductor, and we'll be out of there. So that's the freaking plan. And then in terms of morning weight, 166 on point, a little bit lower than before, which is nice. I was kind of scared for a while. I was like 168. I was like, what is going on? But definitely we're holding on to some water like I thought. So weight-wise, pretty much exactly where we want to be. Looking relatively the same leanness as we've been the past few weeks. So we'll get in there, get it started, and then we'll freaking hopefully be done somewhere around 45 minutes max. And then off to breakfast. So see you there. All right, so 135 or 235 rather on the stack. Last time we got this for 7, and so I'd be happy with like 8 or 9 here. I think it's doable. Just gonna really be focusing on pressing hard, getting that full range of motion, and trying to keep the hips like down and kind of standardized throughout the full movement. So see if we can get that. 2 sets of this, then I'll move on to a major compound. Okay. That's all first set. Little 8. maybe 7.5. I'll have to review the footage, but that was good. One more. All right, 5.5. See if we can snag a squat rack. All right, so squats. Last time we hit 230 for 12, so I'm doing a bigger increase than normal, 245, just because I figured, 12 reps is a bit on the too high side for me. So go for this until failure. One set, and I think we'll do another afterwards. See what the weight will be for that. This should be a nice heavy set of heel elevated squats. So I'm excited. Let's give it all we got. All right. That one kind of gave out on me, but still solid like 8. Do one more set. I think we'll keep the weight. I'm gonna try something a little bit different. So first set was heel elevated. Second set is gonna be not heel elevated, instead just a normal squat, bit of a wider stance. And maybe that way we'll emulate a bit more of like a leg press sort of action. And so that should be good. We'll see. But we'll do that. Then we'll switch it up and maybe do some either leg extensions or some adductor or whatever's free. Same weight. call that 7 RER like 1.5. If I really grind out that last one, maybe could have got it, but still happy with that. So, all right, switch it up. All right, so finishing off a bit of adductor, warming up now, and then we'll hit, I think, 90 for as many as we can. I think we got it for about 10 last time, so keep the same weight. I don't mind going higher rep adductor. And also, we did just do those heavy squats, so expecting a bit of a drop off, but hit this, and then we'll finish off with some leg extensions. That was a solid S12. All right, do some extensions. All right, just gonna finish off here pretty simple. So one set of leg extensions, single leg. Already warmed up from squats. I guess we'll do a few warm-up reps, but 105 for, I think, just about 7.5 or so what we got last time. So I'd go 105 for more than that. It'd be freaking awesome. Actually, I think this is 100. Yeah, and then bring this baby down 105. So hit this for as many as we possibly can, and I think we'll be pretty much good for the workout. Solid 10.5. Switch legs and get it. Let's take a second. Okay. Feels like one hell of a quad pump if I've ever felt one. Looks like one too, even though I can only see just the shadows of it. But that said, why don't we freaking check it out officially, and then we'll soon enough be out of here catching breakfast. All right, post lift. Feeling pretty damn pumped. So we'll see if my feelings are reflective of my actual state. But home cover has to come off, obviously. Ugh. Whew. All right, let's see what's going on. I'll tuck it back here. Oh boy. Yeah, I think my inkling was correct. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. That's insane. Whew. Whew. Yeah, the quad growth has been awesome. And you can really see it. Same with the adductor, to be honest. Cannot complain about that. See if we can get a rear going. Whew. Well, I couldn't see that, but I hope it was freaking as gnarly as it felt. Holy shit. Safe to say we are putting some freaking mass on one way or another. I mean, gosh. Yeah, we are, at least the pumps, if anything, are doing us justice. But I like to imagine they're only an indication of the actual muscle growth that's occurring. So, that said, nice, succinct, relatively short leg day. Nothing too crazy. What was that? 2 sets of leg curl, 2 sets of squat, one of which was heel elevated, one of which was kind of a wider stance, and then a set of adductor, and then a set of leg extensions to finish it off. So I don't mind that. I actually like leg press a lot, so I feel like incorporating that wider stance squat for the second set was kind of, getting some of that leg press feel. I don't know. It's nice to not have to, switch between so many exercises, so I try to kind of keep it down a bit. And we do leg press on Saturdays anyway, for the most part, which I think I'm going to keep doing just for kind of variety. In the gym that I go to in the mornings, this one is not open on Saturdays early, so it gives me that option. But man, veins freaking running down the inside of the thigh, veins galore, so cannot complain about that. One thing is we're not hitting calves anymore, so not quite as, bulbous, pumped as they were before, but I think we're making up for it. All right, guys, that said, not much more to freaking say. Thank you all, like usual, for checking in. I'm going to go and, shower. Yesterday, I actually didn't after the workout, I'm not going to lie. I was not that sweaty, and I already showered the morning post-cardio. But, I don't know, my ass might need to start skipping that and just showering after the workout, or just doing a double shower, which I think is what I'm going to do today, because I am sweaty from those freaking squats. So, that said, enough yap. I'm going to go do that, catch a meal afterwards, and I'll be chilling, working for the rest of the day, but, work I enjoy. So, not much more to say about that. Catch you guys on the next freaking video. Hopefully tomorrow, hopefully a bit of upper. Without further ado, you guys know the freaking drill. Stay lean, stay huge, stay hungry. Jaden out. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.